Hey there, everybody. This is Randy Dalton coming to you from R&B Properties. Today, this is part of our educational video series. Today, I want to talk a little bit about winter's coming and what should you be doing to prep your house for winter that's coming soon. Before I get into that, just a couple of administrative matters. Number one, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. I love to hear your feedback. I love to get some engagement, and I'd love to hear some feedback. It helps me make these videos better. The second thing is if you like it, hit the subscribe button. Love to get more subscribers on this YouTube video channel. So do hit the subscribe button. You'll be automatically notified when new videos come on. Today, as I said, I want to talk about the things that you should be looking at around your house, getting ready for winter. Winter is coming. So item number one, check your furnace. Now, we do, as a property management company, we do fall inspections. Fall inspections are all about inside. They're all about the furnace. And one of the things that we do is we clean thoroughly. So we take all the sides off, we use the shop vac, and we basically get rid of all the dirt and dust and whatever crap is around the furnace. We do want to do a very thorough cleaning job on the furnace. One of the big impacts as far as whether or not your furnace is going to live long and prosper or shorter is whether or not you clean it. There's two things. Number one, cleaning it. Number two, changing your filter. Dirty filter, basically the furnace has to work harder. The fan has to work harder. The furnace has to work harder to get things flowing through a dirty filter. So the other thing that you can do is replace that filter. And people ask, I don't know that much about this stuff, but we asked our HVAC subcontractor. We've been using him for years. He's fantastic, and we asked him what should we be doing as far as filters concerned. And there's expensive filters out there, 80, 90, 100, $150 a filter. He says cheaper's better. Go to your local hardware store. You can usually get like a 4-pack for 10, 15, 20 bucks. And that's what he recommends. And that's what we recommend as well is to buy those multi-packs because you do want to set yourself up with a schedule. You want to change that filter out every month. So this fall, before winter hits, clean it thoroughly, replace the filter, take the spares and just leave it to the side of the furnace and put it on the calendar every month, change the filter. So you're going down there every month, swapping out the old one, putting in a new one, and just toss out the old one. Okay? So that's item number one, check the furnace. Item number two is walk the perimeter. Right now, it's been a bad year. I can tell you, it's been a bad year for rodents. And right now, they are looking at trying to find ways, because it's getting cold out, right? They're looking for ways to get inside. They want to get to the warmth and they want to get to the food. There's no more food out there, so they want to get into somebody's house where they can find food and stay warm through the winter. Biggest thing you can do is walk the perimeter of your home. Look for holes. They say a mouse can get through a hole the size of a dime. So anything near the size of a dime or larger needs to be filled. How do you fill it? Well, what we do is go to your local hardware store or go to your local grocery store and grab steel wool. Sell it in a box, and basically just take that steel wool, break off a small clump of it, and stick it inside that hole. Make sure that that hole is fully plugged so that they can't get through it without eating it. And trust me, they're not going to eat steel wool. What we do after that is we'll take those spray foam cans, spray foam insulation, and just spray a little bit of foam in there just to provide a little bit of extra insulation value, because that is basically a loss of heat source, right? And then the final thing we do is we just cap over it. So just a little bit of concrete just to go over that hole, just to finish it up again so that it doesn't look like your house has measles. So it's more a beauty thing at that point in time. So definitely, number one, check the furnace. Number two, walk the perimeter, fill all the holes. If you can get a ladder, go right from the ground level all the way up to your soffits. Make sure all holes are filled. Number three, gutters and downspouts. We probably spent a lot of time over the last few weeks raking leaves, bagging them, putting them out to the curb. But have you worried about all the leaves that are sitting inside your gutters? You really need to get up there. Get up there now before things start freezing. Get up there now, because now is when it's safe, and get all the leaves out of your gutters. It'll make it so much easier, and things will flow better come springtime when the rains start coming again if you clean those gutters out. The other thing is take a look at your downspouts. Make sure that they are properly connected, properly sealed. There's no water leaks anywhere. Make sure that water is flowing through them, and make sure that the downspouts are carrying the water away from the house. You do not want a downspout that literally just comes down the side of the building and discharges all of that water right there at the foundation. An inspector once told me, and I agree with him 100%, water is our enemy when it comes to houses. So the best thing that you can do is to get that water away from the house, at least 2 to 3 feet away from the house. And that's more than doable. All right. Item number 4 is check your windows. Again, walk the perimeter, check your windows, look for cracks. If you see any cracks, there's products that you can get from your local hardware store to seal those cracks up for now. But it really is best to either replace the window pane or replace the window if need be. But definitely look for cracks and fill them up. And then the final thing, and this is, the final thing is any items that you have outdoors, you're not going to be using them through the wintertime, bring them in. Outdoor furniture, as an example, the sun and the cold really shortens their lifespan. So bring them inside. If you've got a garage, we're out in the country, so we've got a barn. Last weekend, I spent my weekend basically bringing all our stuff in from outside. So so anything and everything that you're not going to be using through the wintertime, bring it indoors. That's it. So I just wanted to talk quickly about a few items. So that's 5 items that you really should do to winterize your home. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video. I'll be monitoring it and responding to any questions that people have. All right, that's all for now.